leave. I'm just checking in.
Oh my God.
Yes, you're on to introduce. You're on. Yeah, I thought we were waiting for the national.
First question.
You're right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, this.
Where's the flag?
Good morning. Honored guests, friends, family, faculty, and staff, welcome to the class of 1995 commencement exercises. Faculty member Lisa Gay Timpson will now open today's ceremony.
Good morning. On behalf of the administration, staff, and faculty of Burlington High School, I would like to welcome you all to the 1995 commencement exercises. We, your teachers, have spent the past few years encouraging, challenging, and demanding that you absorb what sometimes may have seemed complex, unattainable, or obscure. But consider that the pursuit of knowledge is the passion of our lives. It is the language, literature, science, technology, history, mathematics, art, and music, which has captured the curiosity of each of us and has so overtaken us that we have chosen to spend our lives offering you the contents of our very minds and souls. This is the gift that we, who really do care for you and your success, have offered you every day of your life here with us. There are many new facts and skills which you have learned and mastered in your years here. There are, however, several things you always have had and always will have, which we have hopefully been able to strengthen, and these are your most important possessions. They are a free will, the power to express yourself, and a desire to learn. You will spend the rest of your life choosing and deciding things for yourself. This is a great responsibility. You can make excuses, but by now, all of you do know the difference between right and wrong. Despite the human tendency to be selfish, we are our brother's keeper. Your responsibility is to care for one another, to make life sweet for yourself and those who are involved in your life. The words with which you choose to express your opinions, emotions, and thoughts are your most powerful tools. Words can bring comfort, laughter, and enlightenment, or they can destroy, hurt, and deceive. Don't let cynical words destroy your soul. Learn to laugh at yourself. Then the words you choose will be helpful and worthy of you as a human being. Your intellect is another of your precious possessions. It is that curiosity and hunger to learn, to know, which should never be extinguished. Spend your life learning what interests you. What makes an Etch-a-Sketch work? How do you change the oil in a car? Who is Maya Angelou? Why is Hamlet so good? And where is Madagascar? Knowledge is a gift offered to you wherever you go. Find it, take it, and use it. Read, listen, ask. Develop a passion for learning. Your life will remain exciting and full. Our hope is that you leave here with the ability to choose wisely and express yourself well, and with the desire never to stop learning. We wish you good luck in the future and hope that you remember us. Auf Wiedersehen.
Parents, faculty, school board members, Dr. Gemolo, honored guests, friends, and classmates. Somehow describing or capturing what high school is meant in a romantic, poignant speech is a little bit unrealistic, since all I want to do is get out of here. With that in mind, high school has been about learning, but more importantly, high school has taught us that life is about learning. As the teachers here did what they could to stuff all the numbers, equations, names, dates, or whatever into our heads, my guess is this is a small part of what we are supposed to leave here with. There is a lot we can take from high school. It could take the rest of our lives before we realize what these years have meant. Our differences and our diversity make us strong if we are secure enough to find ourselves. We are all different. What I learned in high school is that people need security, a sense of safety, a security that almost always comes from other people. Nobody is as strong alone as they are with a comfortable environment of people around them, to chuckle at their jokes or nod at their comments. More importantly, just to be there. I think this has always been true and will always be true. High school is where this comes into focus. High school is the place where we learn that hiding our feelings doesn't do anybody any good. Having friends who don't listen isn't worth whatever comes with them. We start to learn who we are. We have all been surprised by someone who turned out to be totally different than we expected. We have all had an experience bad enough to realize that life isn't always fair. Are we mature enough to accept that we've all acted naively at some point and probably will again? When we got to high school, we were kids. Look back to when we got here. Were we embarrassed because we didn't know what we know now? Now think about where we are today. Are we afraid of ourselves? Do we know who we are? Are we afraid of who we are? What would life be about if there were no obstacles? Honesty takes courage. It's not easy to really be who we are and say what we really want. But if we don't do all we can do to get exactly where we want to be, we will never know if we could have. Thank you. Thank you. I would like to introduce Peter Clavel, Mayor of Burlington. As many of you know, Mayor Clavel was elected in March of this year, having served previously as Burlington's mayor from 1989 to 1993. During more than 20 years of public service, Peter Clavel has served as director of Burlington's Community and Economic Development Office, as personal director for the city of Burlington, as city manager of Winooski, and a town manager of Castleton, Vermont. Peter Clavel holds a master's degree in public administration from Syracuse University and a bachelor's in urban studies from St. Anselm College in New Hampshire. He graduated from Rice Memorial High School in 1967. It is with great pleasure that I present our guest speaker, the Honorable Peter Clavel, Mayor of Burlington.
Thank you, Aram. And let me begin on behalf of all the citizens of Burlington, particularly the young people, to say thank you to Phil Lanou for your years of service to the people of Burlington. We all wish you well as you head on to Lexington. Thank you. And to the class of '95, I thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak to you today. I am honored, and I'll promise to keep it brief because I know you all want to get out of here. But I stand before you as a 46-year-old who still remembers high school like it was yesterday. I graduated from Rice High in 1967, nearly 30 years ago. And don't gasp, guys. 30 years from now, you too may be bald. Just think what you have to look forward to. But I've been told that the theme of this year's yearbook is the long and winding road. And I look at life itself as a road with hills, curves, like the streets of Burlington, potholes, downhills, you know, those glorious times when we just coast, and many flat stretches. And for me, life as a road is a much more appropriate analogy than life as a game. A game suggests a constant competition. A game suggests permanent winners and losers. I want to suggest to you that winning isn't everything, and that losing, in fact, can provide rich experiences. First, as I thought about today, in my memory were the highs and lows of my time in high school. The highs included playing football as a sophomore and being acknowledged as one of the most popular students in class. The lows included being cut from the football team as a junior, losing an election for class president, and never quite getting my act together to go to the prom, or not finding anyone that would go with me, I guess, is more honest. But the highs and the lows continued after high school. Being accepted to all the colleges that I applied to, granted I did not apply to the Ivy Leagues, but receiving scholarships, going on to graduate school, being a town manager at a very young age, only 5 years older than you, meeting my wife Betsy, marrying her at the age of 33, and having 3 great kids. These were some of my highs. Being elected mayor in 1989 and re-elected in 1995 was a political high. But the lows are equally as vivid. Losing a very good friend in a car accident, seeing my first marriage end in divorce at the age of 30, losing the mayor's race in 1993. Losing isn't fun. In fact, it's downright painful, and it may seem unfair. But through all of these ups and downs, I've learned a few lessons that I'd like to briefly share with you today. Lesson number 1, be in touch with your feelings. It's okay to feel sad, disappointed, angry. If you bring those feelings to the surface, they'll go away. Otherwise, you'll harbor them forever. Let me also say, particularly to the young men here, it's okay to cry. 2 years ago, my picture was on the front page of the newspaper, shedding a few tears when I lost the race for mayor. And those tears are part of the winding road of life. Lesson number 2, you are not, nor am I, an island. I encourage you in times of joy as well as sadness to reach out, to give to your friends in need, to share your discomfort, and to receive openly the caring expressions of others. Following my defeat as mayor, I received dozens of calls and 200 letters and notes. And I'll never forget how nourishing that was. True friendships will help us navigate the potholes of life. Lesson number 3, have a sense of humor. And having a sense of humor isn't always telling the jokes and being the life of the party. More importantly, having a sense of humor is being able to laugh at yourself, to have humility. In 1989, I was characterized by Newsweek magazine as the bald, paunchy, colorless fellow. You know, I could have let vanity get in my way, but I chose to wear those remarks with a smile. Humor and smiles are curves on the road of life. Lesson number 4, understand the meaning and the importance of integrity. When you make a promise, keep it. When you set a goal, strive to achieve it. Keep your commitments, even the small ones. If we can't keep our commitments to ourselves, as well as to others, our word becomes meaningless. When you hear a racial, sexist, or homophobic comment, can you stand up and confront the slur in front of your friends? In 1993, I lost the election for mayor in part because I stood up for what I believed in. I realized many people disagreed with what I believed in, but I stood up for what I thought was right. And by living a life in harmony with my values and my principles, I've had the opportunity to grow and develop both personally and professionally, even though I've experienced defeat at the ballot box. Most importantly, I've learned that you can lose and still be a winner. So my parting advice to you is, as you leave BHS, is that each and every one of you develop your personal roadmap. This map will be instrumental in helping you to maneuver the curves, avoid the potholes, and find the downhills of life. Know that along the road of life, you will fail, and when you do fall, and you will, pick yourself up and move on. Be willing to take the risk that might lead to failure. So if you don't, you'll never experience the exhilaration of success. Expect the unexpected and relish it when it happens. You will survive. And when you are on one of life's long downhills, pause to pat yourself on the back. Enjoy it. You deserve it. But remember, it won't last forever. So congratulations to you all, and I'll see you on the road. Thank you.
Mr. Philip Lanou, our principal, will now present the graduation awards.
It's always a pleasure at this part of the commencement ceremony to award those students for their hard work and to recognize them at this commencement exercise. I would at first, though, this is not the stand-up part, everyone. I would like to make a couple of announcements regarding the program and recognize those students on the National Honor Society which do not show up as an asterisk, and feel very clearly that I would like to recognize them so you can put them on the program, but you don't need to stand up, so it's a little change. It's Naja Fowler, Jeffrey John Gaida, John Gio, Eric Hans Heichel, Benjamin Lewis Klein, Fiona Ann Mahoney, Molly J. Montgomery, and Hannah Elizabeth Wiseman should be noted for National Honor Society members. So, the graduation awards for 1995. Amy Dixon. Valedictorian, the student who receives the highest academic average during the 4 years of high school is designated as valedictorian. Amy Dixon. Ghislaine Senecal. Salutatorian, the student who receives the second highest academic average during the 4 years of high school is designated as salutatorian. Ghislaine Senecal. Heather Bodman, Amy Dixon, James Donegan, Hiba Hafiz, Jennifer McCready's, Molly Montgomery, Heath Perry, Erica Rondo, Ghislaine Senecal, Andrea Trombley, Rachel Vandemark, Hannah Weissman. These students, listed alphabetically and wearing the gold braids, are the top 5% students in the class of 1995. Heather Bodman, Amy Dixon, James Donegan, Hiba Hafiz, Jennifer McCready's, Molly Montgomery, Heath Perry, Erica Rondo, Ghislaine Senecal, Andrea Trombley, Rachel Vandemark, and Hannah Weissman. Amy Dixon. The Mary E. Pease History Award is given by the class of 1924 to the student with the highest average for 4 years in history, Amy Dixon. Heather Bodman. The Alumni Association Award is given for outstanding work in writing. Heather Bodman. Caitlin Barrett. The Alumni Association Award is given for excellence in English. Caitlin Barrett. Amy Dixon. The William J. Lamplow Mathematics Award is given for outstanding work in mathematics. Amy Dixon. James Donegan. Heath Perry. The Harold Feiner Award is given for outstanding work in mathematics. James Donegan, Heath Perry. Amy Dixon. The Alumni Association Award is given for outstanding work in science. Amy Dixon. Michael O'Brien. The Alumni Association Award is given for outstanding work in technology education. Michael O'Brien. Rachel Vandemark. Andrea Winters. The Alumni Association Award is given for outstanding work in foreign languages. Rachel Vandemark, Andrea Winters. Ghislaine Senecal. The Jean-Pierre Lescoumes Award is given for outstanding work in French. Ghislaine Senecal. Arrow Corbett. The Ruth Henderson Memorial Award is given by the class of 1948 to the student demonstrating outstanding business skills. Arrow Corbett. Stephen Doobie. The Alumni Association Award is given for consistent performance in art. Stephen Doobie. Amy Hebert. The Marion J. Parrott Award is given for outstanding achievement in home economics. Amy Hebert. Courtney Austin. The Ruth Henderson Business Education Award is given to the student with the highest average in business education, Courtney Austin. John Gio, Ghislaine Senecal. The James H. Cook Memorial Award is given for outstanding achievement and dedication to music at BHS for all 4 years. John Gio, Ghislaine Senecal. Seth Harlow. Hannah Weissman. The Adrian E. Holmes Music Award is given for outstanding dedication and service to the BHS Music Department. Seth Harlow, Hannah Weissman. Andrea Trombley. The Robert C. Levis Music Award is presented annually to an outstanding music student who is planning to continue his or her education in music. Andrea Trombley. The William B. Hackett Award in Athletics will be presented by Karen Mills for the class of 1963.
Peter Bove. The class of 1963 presents the William B. Hackett Sportsmanship Award in memory of our classmate William B. Hackett, who gave his life on June 22, 1961, in an heroic attempt to save the life of a young friend. Bill had just completed his sophomore year at Burlington High School. During his few years with our class, he entered wholeheartedly into sports and other school activities and promoted school spirit. His warm friendliness and modesty endeared him to his friends, his classmates, and the faculty. The senior boy receiving this award has exemplified as nearly as possible the qualities of Bill Hackett. Two of his outstanding characteristics were good sportsmanship and courage. In addition, Bill was respected for his loyalty, sincerity, fairness, and honesty. In track and football especially, his team spirit and athletic ability inspired all with whom he was associated. Peter Bove.
And it's certainly always a pleasure. The Elliott Rice Memorial Award, given by the vote of the senior class, will be presented once again by Roger Sargent of the class of 1928.
The Elliott Rice Memorial Prize is given to the boy in the graduating class who most nearly parallels the character and achievements of our departed classmate. Elliott endeared himself to his classmates as well as the faculty by his tactful leadership. This earned the respect of those who came in contact with him. In sports, Elliott displayed a rare sportsmanship and a modesty that was inherent in his splendid character. The prize is unique because the graduating class evaluate these qualities and vote accordingly. This year, the graduating class has voted this honor to Tad Haller.
The Agnes A. Kelly Award will be presented this year by Kathy Roberts.
Caitlin Barrett. Caitlin Barrett was selected by the members of the senior class to receive the Agnes A. Kelly Award. The young woman selected for this award must exemplify a person who has, over 4 years, developed the inner strength of self-esteem, self-worth, and self-confidence, which she has shared as a role model, quietly making a difference. Caitlin is a true example of a woman's way, being assured, goal-oriented, and confident about being a woman entering into society. Caitlin Barrett.
Stephen Draper, Tyler Gibo. The Burlington High School Booster Club Award is given to a senior male and senior female athlete whose character, dedication, and especially sportsmanship exemplify the spirit and high ideals of Burlington High School athletics. Stephen Draper, Tyler Gibo. Contron. The Effie Moore Memorial Award is given by the class of 1922 to the student who has made the most academic progress during the past 4 years by vote of the faculty. Contron. Caitlin Barrett, Amy Dixon, Seth Harlow, Amy Mason. The Alumni Association Service Awards are given by the class of 1925 to the students who have shown outstanding service to their class, to their school, by vote of the faculty. Caitlin Barrett, Amy Dixon, Seth Harlow, Amy Mason. The Mary E.P. Citizen, Caitlin Barrett. Thank you, Caitlin. The Mary E.P. Citizenship Award is given by the class of 1948 to the student who shows qualities of good citizenship by vote of the faculty. Caitlin Barrett. Julie Coletti. The Student Council Award is given to a graduating senior who has best promoted excellence at Burlington High School. Julie Coletti. Amy Hebert. The Florence G. Green Teaching Award is given to a student who plans to enter the teaching profession by vote of the faculty. Amy Hebert. Kara Albertson, Ellen Pillsbury, Natalie Tomzak. For the first time this year, the Olive Krogman Scholarship is given to students who plan to pursue a career in physical education or a related field. And for the first time, we Kara Albertson, Ellen Pillsbury, and Natalie Tomzak. Beth Gerard. The Ruth Spooner Burlington Educational Association Scholarship is given to a student who has shown excellence in academic achievement and who shows promise in the pursuit of higher education. Beth Gerard. Heather Bodman, Amy Dixon, John Gio, Molly Montgomery, Rachel Vandemark. National Merit Finalists standing is awarded to approximately half of 1% of the U.S. high school graduating seniors. The following students have been named National Merit Finalists in the 1995 National Merit Scholarship Program. Heather Bodman, Amy Dixon, John Gio, Molly Montgomery, and Rachel Vandemark. Amy Dixon, the 1995 recipient of a National Merit $2,000 scholarship awarded by the National Merit Scholarship Corporation. Amy Dixon. Amy Dixon. Hi, Amy. Jennifer McCready's and Ghislaine Senecal. The Howard Educational Award is given to the 3 students with the highest academic averages all 4 years. Amy Dixon, Jennifer McCready's, and Ghislaine Senecal. The Barbara Gauntlet Scholars Program, upon application and selection by the Barbara Gauntlet Committee, recognizes students from Burlington High School who have earned academic averages of B- or better. These Barbara Gauntlet Scholars are eligible for a 1-year scholarship to assist them with their post-secondary education. This year's Barbara Gauntlet Scholars are Kara Albertson, Caitlin Barrett, Mindy Bevins, Heather Bodman, Melissa Bombard, Amy Boucher, Joel Bradford, Jamie Chardelli, Timothy Coughlin, Jessica Cushing, Naja Faur, Sarah Farrell, Elizabeth Fisher, Tynan Fitzgerald, Kim Frazier, Tyler Gibo, Gabrielle Greenberg, Seth Harlow, Nora Kell, Benjamin Klein, Amber Kozlowski, Teresa Krieger, Hin Lai, Teresa Lennon, Sarah Lange, Fiona Mahoney, Jennifer McCready's, Amy Mason, Lynn Nguyen, Monique Perizot, Heath Perry, Ellen Pillsbury, Megan Richardson, Ghislaine Senecal, Brian Sumner, Natalie Tomzak, Con Tron, Andrea Tremblay, Rachel Vandemark, Heidi Van Warmer, Hannah Weissman, Sarah Willett, Benjamin Williams, Andrea Winters, Chailu Zhang. Barbara Gauntlet Scholars, 1995. And in my closing, to the class of 95 as we leave together, thank you, fond memories, best wishes from me. To the parents and friends, You have made a difference, and thank you. To my colleagues, I urge you to continue what you do well best, and that is teach. For 6 wonderful years, thank you.
Congratulations to the 1995 graduates. You represent our future. And when I reflect on the accomplishments, the talents, and the potential of the 1995 graduates, I am comforted in knowing that our future is in good hands. As you continue your journey, it will not only be your successes, but how you view and deal with your disappointments and failures that will determine your future and ours. As you continue your journey, you will have our best wishes following you. Finally, on behalf of the Board of Education, the administration, the staff, and most importantly, the students, I would like to extend a sincere thank you to Philip Lanou for 6 years of exceptional leadership at Burlington High School. I extend We extend our best wishes with mixed emotions. We are excited about his new challenge and new opportunities, but we also feel a sense of loss. Mr. Lanou has been a consummate professional and role model for staff as well as for students. He will not only be missed, but be remembered because he has made a difference. And again, I thank you.
Dr. Donna Gemolo, our superintendent, will now present the diplomas.
Okay, well, when do I actually start? Right here?
Yep.
Okay. It seems working close. Okay. All right. Good. Should it be down a bit? Yeah. Okay. Jennifer Elaine Abustan. Cara Lynn Albertson. Jacob Alexander. Eric Lynn Alling. Courtney M. Austin. Violetta Arapatova. Aaron L. Babcock. Michelle Marie Baker. Brad Barnes. Caitlin Barrett. Betsy Ann Batchelder. Derek L. Baxter. Kelly Bodin. Aram Mark Bedrosian. Tara Lynn Belleville. Stephanie Marie Bennett. William C. Benoit. Mindy Lee Bevins. Chet Benecki. Becky, Lucy, and Agnes Blay. Matthew C. Blasberg. Heather Michelle Bodman. Melissa Ann Bombard. Adrian Jason Bond. Todd J. Bouchard. Amy Sue Busher. Dawn M. Busher. Michael J. Booton. Peter A. Bove. Michelle Elizabeth Boyer. Jennifer Lee Brackett. Joel Lincoln Bradford. Sean Dennis Brody. Alan Robert Bromley. Adam Brown. Kiara Marie Busa. I need your card. Okay, hold on. Dominic Carassi. Jody R. Chamberlain. Jamie Elizabeth Chiardelli. David Claudio Jr. Julie Rose Coletti. Amber W. Comstock. Arrow Morningstar Corbett. Timothy Patrick Coughlin. Jillian Brooke Kadire. Jessica Carey Cushing. John Catrino. Paul Matthew DeSells. Joseph Delthea. Julie Desprito. Amy Foldis Dixon. Andrew Carlton Dill. Jennifer Ardis Dillon. Gary Dion. Lawrence Michael Doan. James Matthew Donegan. Yazima Akbar Philip. Stephen Michael Draper. Stephen Doobie. Jessica Dusterberg Chavez. David D. Dussault. Marissa Beth Echo. Kevin Michael Eschelbach. Naja M. Bauer. Sarah Louise Farrell. Ethan H. Fisher. Elizabeth Marguerite Fisher. J. Sean Fitzgerald. Tynan Tucker Fitzgerald. Jeffrey G. Forcier. Amanda Francis. Kimberly Fraser. Orion Jude Fredericks. Jennifer Brooke Fuller. Tonda Lynn Gaborio. Jeffrey John Gaida. Richard Justin Gabbard. Tyler Jean Gibo. Beth Gerard. Pavel A. Gokin. Pete J. Golovach. Tanya S. Golubovich. Seth Isaac Gordon. Sarah Goss. Rama Gottfried. Michelle Lee Gravelin. Gabrielle Sue Greenberg. Danielle Christiane Gretner. Joletta Groves. John D. Gio. Rachel Ann Hasey. Hiba Mahmoud Hafiz. Michael T. Hagerstrom. Tad R. Haller. Seth Allen Harlow. Jason Lee Hartwick. Jeremy Arthur Hazen. Emily Catherine Heaslip. Amy Lynn Hebert. Eric Hans Hakel. Heidi J. Hyman. Leonard G. Holbrook. Melissa Jean Holbeck. Paige Elizabeth Hood. Charles D. Hooper. Brent Joseph Howard. Jessica Lynn Hubacher. Will Hurd. John Hutchins. Trina Isley. Aaron Brendan Jackson. Kevin T. Jackson. Teresa Michelle Jenkins. Thomas S. Jufrey. Nora Maylee Kell. Zachary P. Keller. Emily S. Kerr. James Kimball. Benjamin Lewis Klein. Jacob Konigsberg. Amber L. Kozlowski. Teresa Ann Krieger. Robert J. Cook. Cara Lafayette. Sean LaFontaine. Hin T. Lai. Jason T. Latour. Tara Ann LaClaire. Teresa Ann Lennon. Bryn Sparhawk Levinson. Drew Anthony Lombardi. Sarah Elizabeth Lange. Ephraim Lucas. Marcy Ann Lucier. Andrew Scott McDonald. Andrea McFadden. Fiona Ann Mahoney. Jennifer Macretus. Seth R. Manchester. Peter A. Manine. Abigail Tice Manick. Matthew J. Marrier. Sarah Ann Marrier. Neil John Martell. Amy Elizabeth Mason. Anthony M. Maza. David Thomas McGarry. Robert M. Metz. Heather Michelle Miller. Christopher M. Monger. Molly J. Montgomery. Han Nguyen. Lin Thuong Nguyen. Nung Bik T. Nguyen. Amy Wu Noel. Michael O'Brien. Kevin Michael O'Neill. Liam Page. Monique Marie Pariseau. Jordan Parker. Angelo DiMarco Pasquale. Heath F. Parker. Ellen Kathleen Elizabeth Pillsbury. Amy Marie Poplowski. Charles North Pratt. Mark J. Procopio. Jason Michael Provancher. Amy Provo.
Okay.
Terry Lynn Rabidou. Julie D. Racine. Clint Reed. Shannon Hughes Riley. Mary Elena Reynolds. Megan Leah Richardson. Amy Greenleaf Rivers. James Michael Robert. Richard Brian Roberts, Jr. Jeffrey Robinson. Erica Ann Rondo. Emily Ross. Thomas J. Ryan. Michael G. Scott. Guylaine Damour Senecal. Villadette Sankphone. Maggie Z. Severance. Joseph Rice, Gerald Arthur Shea II. James Douglas Shover. Melissa Schuler. Heather Southwell. Philip W. St. Amour. Justin Steady. Bradley Russell Stevens. Christopher Stillwell. Amy Lynn Stone. Brian Eric Sumner. Joseph Tangway. Audrey Elizabeth Tarrant. Shannon Marie Thomas. Jared William Thompson. Natalie R. Tomzak. Con T. Kim Tron. Susan Triplett. Andrea Lee Trombley. Rachel Cecile Vandemark. Heidi L. Van Wormer. Georgiana Villandre. Kimberly K. Wagner. Hannah Elizabeth Wiseman. Eric Gerald White. Sarah Willett. Ben Williams. Andrea Winters. Devin Wood. Jessica E. Woodmansey. Chai Lu Jen. The class of 1995.
Abby Manock, president of the class of 1995, will now offer closing remarks.
We all hope to be remembered for our successes rather than our failures. If we finished something on time, we were relieved. When we were proud of it, we felt accomplished. When someone complimented us, we were triumphant. Faced with another project, we became inspired. When we did something we knew we shouldn't have, we were invincible. And when we got caught, we cried. We've gone from flying to thud, and all that has changed is the way we feel. No matter how terrible a situation seems, tomorrow is always fresh with no mistakes in it. Thank you.